Okay, good afternoon everyone. So we are a little bit late today due to an update from the software that we use to do the live streaming. And I will just introduce you really quickly about the tournament, as now it's number 36 of our tournament, our monthly tournament. So welcome back everyone. Today we have a tournament online. This tournament is with two opens. First one will be the beginner open, which is under 14 years old. And now new things that we add, we will also have a requirement about the ELO ranking, such as 1400 ELO maximum for the beginner open. Time control being 5 minutes plus 5 seconds per move. And it will be the same for the normal open, that is for all the people who are more than 14 years old and more than 400 ELO. So same as always, whatever the tournament you join, if you are a student of Happy Pawn, you will get 100 points bonus for just joining the tournament, and you will also have 10 points, 10 additional points per victory, for each victory. You can actually see that with your teacher. They will be really happy to give you the points. Let me show you a little bit about the tournament. So we actually missed one round, and we have only one game left for this round. So quick, I would say, quick look on the results. I will open the two games for you. Okay, here we have black is victorious, so white timeout. And on this second game, it's the same. So we don't miss anything. That's already a good point. And here about this game, it's still ongoing. So we have an Italian opening from AA Ding 2015, I guess. That's how to say your name. Ading, maybe, against Tio. So nothing to worry about. Here it's a normal opening. Both players are developing their pieces. Be careful here in case of trading the bishop. Okay, bishop has been traded. As you can see, here we have two pawns, two white pawns, and these pawns, they are separate. They mean they are split, and they are not like making a pawn structure anymore. This is something to consider in chess usually, because when you have two pawns split like this, they will be harder to protect. And if pawns are harder to protect, it means that you need to pay attention to them a little bit more, which is not always something you want to have in your chess game. Okay? So for now we are there. I can see that black has only 55 seconds on the clock. Look like they took quite a lot of time to get there, but we are only at move 11. So this game might be quite tense, especially about black, because they have less than 1 minute on the clock already. Knight move back because he was attacked by the pawn right here, and we will let both players playing their game. Let's have a look. What do we have in the Happy Pawn Open? We can see that teacher Seb, aka Happy Pawn Sebastian, is actually back to play the tournament today. So happy to see that. He just opens the game to have a look at it. He starts the tournament with a victory. We have Matt half chess. So it's not a Mad Mom something that we saw a lot of time, but this one is Matt half chess. Matt half chess won his first game too. We have Pono. Hello Pono. Hello again, I will say, because we start to be used to see Pono in every tournament, as he's always there. So now Pono this time is actually joining the Happy Pawn Open and not the Beginner Open. So a bit more challenging, but always nice to see. Good luck Pono for your tournament. I'm sure that you will do great. Okay, let's go back to our beginner tournament, where we have white moving their rook. So usually when you move a piece, whatever the piece you want to move, you try to make your piece more efficient. So what do we mean by efficient? We mean that your piece should have more squares to go, can move in more squares. for example, if I take this knight that you can see is a bit on the edge of the chessboard, he don't have many squares, right? He has 1, 2, 3, and 4 squares. But at the end, let's have a look at it. So where can this knight go? He cannot go there because of the pawn. He cannot go here because of the bishop. He cannot go there because of the pawn as well. He can go only there. So this is a piece that is not very efficient, right? Because you don't have a lot of squares. It is not very powerful. Same as this rook. In the same time, this rook is not very powerful as well, because the rook has only 1 square, which is going back from the position this rook just came back. Okay, so up we had a bishop trade, queen take, so nothing to worry about too much about it. Here we can see that black choose to move their queen. So little thing about moving the queen. When you move the queen back here, is it a great move? Not sure about that. The queen was actually quite fine there, with a bit more possibilities probably. And we had also some space to move our rook. So we try to have a look at it. By the way, I want to say good luck, Theo, because Theo is actually one of my students. It's his first tournament, so please be nice with him. Whatever you think about his game, he is already joining today, which I'm really happy about it. So I will say good luck, Theo, and I will even flip the board as we will be able to see Theo play, basically. Okay? One thing that might be complicated in this tournament for Theo is that he used to play in a game of 15 minutes, and he is not a blitz player. So he barely plays in blitz. So that's why he's so low on time, and that's why it's probably so difficult for him for now. Okay? All right, so in the Happy Pawn Open, we said we have Mad Have Chess that won the game, we have Pono that won the game, and Pono won the game on a bye, meaning that meaning that there is 9 players, so he was the player being alone and not playing a game. Hopefully, we have the game of Teacher Seb. Teacher Seb won the game in only 15 moves against Zlatan. Let's have a look. Okay, so okay, I kind of like to actually take the pawn there, but Teacher Seb chose to actually develop the knight. Okay, so I guess he prepared about that. I'm not a specialist of this opening, definitely, but we can have a look at the computer. So what's the computer think? Oh, computer think is okay. It's not a great move, it's not a bad move, so it's okay. All right. Everything to attack the pawn. Is it some sort of a gambit? Maybe. Who knows? Okay, trading, and he actually get a beautiful tactic trick. The bishop is attacked 1 time, attacked 2 times by the queen, and there is a check. So it means he will get a free piece. So at the end, this opening is working. Okay, develop the pieces, get a free pawn. This is not working, and black resign. So quite fast after losing a piece, a pawn, and soon to be a rook or a bishop. Okay, quite a fast game, fast resign, but at the end understandable because of the loss of mainly. Okay. Teacher Seb actually answered in the chat. He said, nope, just finished the first game. Unfortunately, got to run to my lessons. That's what I was thinking. Teacher Seb has a class on Saturday afternoon. So he has just been able to play 1 game. We can see also that Jessifer actually won his first game as well. Good job, Jessifer. So Jessifer is one of, I would say, one of the, I don't want to say the oldest player, but the player with the most experience in the tournament, as he's playing it for at least a year or maybe 2 years, I'm not sure. The first time I played the Happy Pawn Open, it was almost 1 year and a half or 2 years ago, and actually it was exactly the same. I think I played against Jessifer. Yeah, I did play against Jessifer at that time. Yeah, at that time I played against Jessifer. So it should be like at least 1 year or 2 years ago. Okay, so in this game at the end, oh, surprising. So surprising enough, we said that Theo will be the one who will be low on time, but at the end, Theo won on time. So congratulations, Theo, for your first game. Good job. Let's have a look at the second one. So Theo is actually leading the tournament right now. Good job, Theo. And we have the second round just starting. So Theo against Kolibai, maybe. It's from Armenia, so I don't know how to say name. I will say Kolibai. Up. And we have Saya, which I heard a lot of positive things from our student Saya. Unfortunately, it looks like Saya has some troubles to find an opponent today, as opponents are offline. So it has Lichess has restarted, so maybe some players just didn't saw that they actually need to actualize the page on Lichess to be able to play. So unfortunately, I hope it doesn't cost too much load. Let's have a look at the game of Theo right now. Okay, so he developed his pieces. He has to be careful about this little pawn in the middle. Will he see that his pawn is attacked? That's a big question. Obviously, Black also didn't really saw that they could take the pawn in e4, which is not really a free pawn, but this is a little secret. Why not a free pawn? Because if as it's a game, so I cannot actually do anything against it. I cannot modify the game. But I wanted to say that if knight take, you have the rook coming to e1, attacking the knight and the pawn, and you will have to push the pawn here. So actually it worked. Yeah, it worked. You could take the pawn. So it was a mistake from Black. Theo actually saw it, and now he's protecting his pawn. Good job. Let's have a look here. Still no players playing that game. So we will go to the Happy Pawn Open. What do we have there? We have our 3 different games. Okay, Pono is offline. Wow, against Jessifer. A bit sad because I would love to see the game. Mr. Burger-John, hello to you as well. And I am Priyank, which is a good player that was playing the beginner tournament before. As you can see, he is not really a beginner. That's why he also joined the Happy Pawn Open now. Okay, let's have a look at this game. So we have a Caro-Kann defense, exchange variation, one opening that I know quite well as I play it myself. Okay, trading again, and trading. Wow, okay, it looks like both players love to trade pieces. That's my feeling in this game. Okay, and here Matt have chess against Mutakin. Yeah, there is no country, so I guess Mutakin, with a Sicilian defense. Oh, every time I see this position, I kind of want to push the c3 pawn to enter in a Mora gambit. This is not what we will have today, unfortunately. We will have a normal Sicilian defense. Okay, there is a pawn, but there is a little trick there. Is it working? Yes, it's working. Okay, so quite interesting opening from white. It's already a little bit messy for Black, but I'm quite sure that they can do what we call usually a manual castle and end up getting a good game. Yes, they did. They do a manual castle. Now they try to attack the queen, as the queen is protecting the bishop. If the queen moves outside of the square, the bishop will be dead. Oops. Okay, forced to take with the pawn. Black continues the objective of making the queen move from the square. Queen only have like a 2 square left. One is chosen by white. So now, I guess Black want to enter the game, start to attack the castle, and in the other time, white are actually building things too, to be able to attack this castle too. Okay, so quite interesting. Let's see how it goes. About it, we will see by ourselves. So, okay, so pawns are coming, rooks are coming too, probably, maybe here, maybe here. Actually, there is no secret which one can be the best. I guess probably. Here you will just have a trade. Is it really interesting to trade? If it was me, I would just push the pawns there and try to make some of this move. Seems to be the best option. Okay, we have a little tactic, probably trying a little tactic with the bishop around here. Will it work or not? This is a big question. So there is, of course, ways to avoid it. Maybe just, this one cannot take it. So we'll have to do something else. Okay, just moving the queen, it's enough. So the bishop is also covering, right? But now the queen is covering there. You can have a rook coming here to actually cover everything as well. Who will win? That will be still a question that we might ask ourselves a little bit later. Okay, unfortunately, Pono is out of time. Bergenjon against I am Kriyonk. Okay, push the little pawn, destroys the center. So you have this famous pawn structure from black that is really, really strong. If you can keep it intact. Okay, pressuring. It has been okay. So trying to get a draw. White seems like they are not comfortable at all in this game. They might feel that they don't really have a good position. They don't have anything to do in this game. There is a knight probably coming there. The rook is, I would say, controlling even more. So you have some few interesting things, I guess. Okay, so the plan chosen by black will be to double the rook there. Is there something to do about it? For now, not really, but adding more pressure, we might have some, maybe some little fork if the knight move. Maybe we can have some, I don't know, queen attack, or maybe just taking the squares and wait by controlling like a lot of black squares inside of the field of white, basically. Okay. Here the game continue. Queen move back. Bishop developed with a little surprise push with a discover attack on the rook. Okay. Finally, the rook is going to do the job. Okay. So here, taking meaning that black will actually take it back, and they will have two open columns on the castle. Little bit dangerous, probably. But is it better to take it and have a black pawn to protect yourself, or to not take it and having a full column open on your king? I would choose to take, just to avoid losing a pawn at first. I don't really like to have a queen there, especially with the rooks coming. So few little choice to take. Might be interesting or not. We will see that a little bit in the future. Okay, so here I would say surprise move from white. They choose to pin their own rook. Not sure about this move. Not sure about why is it useful as well. So we will see that in the next, I would say, incoming moves. No surprise for black, doubling the rook, same as expected. Okay, so here what do we have? Rook e1. Looks like the other rook will come to join the party. Okay, and now we have a little problem for black. Pushing this pawn might not be like the best thing to do. Let's see what will be the answer of white in this case. Up. Okay, what do we have next? Here, Saya 2 points with 0 gameplay. It's a bit concerning about it. Okay, so let's have a look at what has been played in this game. Okay, so at the end, the pawn has been pushed 1, 2, 1, 2. So you could just take it. By not taking it, you lose a pawn. The bishop is coming to the center. Oh, there is a little fork. Losing a bishop, losing a knight, Theo seems like he is not in this game anymore. Okay, there is a threat that you don't really want to have. Of course, I would say like a good thing that Theo actually moved his queen to protect his rook. That put us a little bit safe. Please, Theo, don't let your rook go, or at least trade it first. That's your only option if you want to survive in this game. Let's see how it will go. Important move for Theo. Oh, he forgot about the rook, and now it's a checkmate. It's okay. Let's go to the tournament. Oh, no, I don't see about that. I just want to go back to the tournament. Okay, next round starting in 45 seconds. In the Happy Pawn Open, we still have the two running, putting pressure. Okay. Taking the pawn, taking back to the bishop, pushing your pawn, giving away your pawn actually, and now it's quite clear in my opinion already that white have a better game. There is a pawn to protect, maybe actually bishop there seems to be a smart way, protecting and attacking the pawn in the same time. Not really any choice for white there. They have to push the square, to push the pawn. Only one square will be enough. Is there something else to do? In this case, probably not. So I would say normal move, easy move to play. And next one might be actually, oh, okay, there is a little threat around here. So what is a threat? Probably rook check, king move, and maybe at the end, like just moving the rook to pin the king. Okay. Something else has been chosen. So here you still have the rook check, by the way. King move, rook check, and you can still protect your rook. So there is nothing. Oh, there is a check there. Oh, you lose. It's done. It's done. It's game over. They lose the rook. They lose the rook. Okay, so nothing to think about. You can just follow the arrows on the you can just follow the arrows on the oh, they cover it. Okay, this one, it worked. Yeah, it did work. It did work. It did work. My bad, I made a mistake in my calculus. It was actually working. Oh, calculate too fast. So no good point for no good point, I would say, for black in this one. They are down a pawn. Will it end up good or not? That's always a question. Usually, even with one pawn advantage, bishop at the opposite color, it should turn out to be a draw. But let's see. We still can have some surprise. Okay, so let's have a look at this game. What happened in this game? Okay, trading. Rook is coming. Okay. White still trying to get a draw. Not really fair play to try to, I would say, like have a draw all the time. It's a little bit annoying. I would understand black, and at the end, black totally forgot. They just blunder. So maybe it was a technique of white. Nothing to be really happy about. I don't think that the victory for white is fully deserved. So sorry for you, John, about your game. Trying to draw all the time is not the best thing that we want to do, especially in a tournament. Okay, what happened in this game? Will we have a draw or not? That will be the big question. White are very active with their king. Do they want to do something or not? I guess we will have to try to follow, but there is nothing too much to hope for, I guess. So we will let it there for now. Okay, we have two more games in this tournament. Let's have a look at it. Theo against Saya. Finally, Saya will be able to play her first game of the day. But first, we will see at Kolibai against Adin. How is it going? Okay. All right. So here no choice than taking it and then probably moving the knight. Oh, maybe not. If queen take, you don't need to move back your knight, but let's see. Okay, Theo against Saya. Sorry, Saya. I will actually flip it a little bit to see on the side of Theo how it will go. Up. Okay, so everything classical about the opening. I heard a lot of positive things about Saya, so I'm a little bit afraid for you, Theo. I will cheer up. Let's say let the best player win, because as they are both players, students of Happy Pawn, I cannot cheer for anyone. I'm sorry, Theo. I know you are my student, but I cannot cheer for anyone, so I just cheer for you both. Okay, so trading pieces. Theo preparing the rook in the middle, black keeping developing their pieces. Okay, castle for black. Now I would say like both sides start to be developed. What Theo is trying to do with his rook, I don't really know. Saya putting pressure on the knight that is pinned. Let's see what is possible to do in this one. Where is he that? Pretty soon, I guess. So for white, there is actually nothing to do around there. The only move you can probably play is try to force white. Oh, and now you bye-bye the queen. Yeah, a bit sad to lose a queen like this on pin removal. And now you lose the knight as well, so it's at the end it's okay. You still got like a piece, but one piece against the queen, it will be difficult. The knight is attacked. Theo is not in the game anymore. Yeah, I think that it will be an clear victory for Saya. Okay, let both players play. I don't think we will have any surprise in this game. Saya seems like she has the tournament in hand, or at least the game in hand. Here, okay, trading, the queen is out. Oof, that was risky. Kolibai attacking directly the position. Okay, there is a hanging pawn around here. Maybe try to pressure a little bit that knight. Another move possible might be to just attack the knight, but why do you want to attack the knight when you can actually attack the knight and get a free pawn? So let's see. Let's see what both players will play. For now, it's a turn of black to play. So at the end, a bit sad, because same as here, it was a draw. Opinion. This look like a draw. I will just open. Yeah, it's totally a draw. But at the end, black lost on. Is it black? Oh yeah, black lost on time. So at the end, what do we have in this tournament? Jessifer and Mutakin leading the tournament with 2 points over 2, playing their first game that we will open together. Jessifer against Mutakin, number 1 against number 2. It will be a good challenge. Afa, hello Afa. We saw Afa a lot as well in tournaments. Afa against Burger John. I can see a little bit below things that you cannot see, unfortunately, but it has already 3 games that happen between Afa and Burger John. And Burger John is actually leading 2 victory to 1 against Afa. Can Afa get, I will say, an equalizer game to get to 2-2 between them both? This is what we will see. Okay, we have a French defense. Up. Okay, trading pieces. And we will let that here. I am Priyank against Mad Half Chess. Let's have a look at what both players plays. We have an Italian opening. No surprise as well on this one. Pressuring, so mistake from black, obviously same as we saw with the game of Theo. letting pressure coming on the knight, meaning losing a pawn and having a castle totally destroyed. Hopefully the bishop is still controlling the square, otherwise you will have directly a queen check and a checkmate, but it's not the case. Okay, losing a pawn, threatening a checkmate. Black has to come back with their queen to save it, save the game literally. So what to do, what to do? That will be a good question. I think as white, you probably want to avoid queen g6 that will force the trading of the queens, especially when you have such a big advantage. So we will go for the discovered check. That seems to be the solution that white chose. Quite good, I would say. So you have a discovered check around here. The big question is where to do the discovery check. Should you move here? Should you move here? It seems like here might be one of the best options. Probably here to attack the rook, I guess, and then long castle. That's what I would have played probably. But then the rook can move. So maybe you should long castle first, and then you will still have your discovered check. Yep. Okay. So this is also the strategy chosen by white. We will keep that on hand. Okay. Here we were on that game. Seems like a Burgle Jones games today is trading and trading and trading pieces. Probably a little pawn that we just come here for black. Okay. As they want to make the knight move back. Beautiful square here, probably moving the knight, I guess. Can still push the pawn. That's a little bit annoying. So have to find solution around there. Okay. Jussifer against Mutakin. This is the main game we will follow probably, as it's a good one. Jussifer is building. If you remember from the previous streaming, you know already that Jussifer is a builder. He's taking a lot of time and a lot of moves to build a position. And if you're not careful and you are not patient enough, you will probably try to attack him quite fast and it will not work. Because he's an extremely good defender. That's his main, I would say, his main strength is being able to protect a lot of things, protect his game, protect his pieces especially. And at the end, building, 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 he will end up having a very good position. He's already a positional player. Okay, so we can actually have a look how he built his position. And oh, okay, little mistakes there. Yeah, little mistake. Up, losing a piece for Mutakin. Okay, Jussifer is not building anymore. He has a piece and a pawn advantage. Now he's going for the assault. Okay. So what about it here? Ooh, the worst possible move chosen by I Am Priyank with a one-move checkmate. Good job, Mad Half Chess, for this victory. Let's have a look at what happened in the other games. So same as expected. The knight moved back. Here we have the knight coming and the knight taking the square in f4. As we said, this is a really good square. Okay. Oh, securing the knight. So you still might have some options, maybe some tricks. I kind of want to advance the idea of pushing the pawn here, but you need to avoid that the queen is coming there. So maybe you can actually move your king on the side before to push, trying to get the rook on a column and to get a clear attack around there. Okay, obviously not the strategy chosen by black on this one. Up. Okay. What happens there between ending and Kolibai? So remember, we were in a really, really difficult game for black, and it has no surprise losing the queen. Losing the queen in one move. Yeah, losing the queen in one move and then being checkmate. So it's a little bit a surprise that black just gave up on the queen, but it happened. Let's see what happened in this game between Saya and Theo. we stayed there when Theo unfortunately lost his queen on moving the piece from the pin up. Okay, he lost the knight as well, and he was already in really difficult position, so he ended up being checkmated in a corner. Okay, so in this Happy Pawn beginner tournament, not so many players today. I will just say congratulations to all the players who joined. Congratulations to Saya for winning the tournament, even if she didn't really have the opportunity to play a lot of games. Only one game for the victory. A very short tournament today, but we will have more players next time. Okay, so now we can go to the 36 Happy Pawn Open. We'll have a look at it. What do we have there? We stayed on this game between Bungle John and between Jessifer and Mutakin, sorry. Up, trading the queen, denied by black. Up, okay. Jessifer ended up making a mistake as well. Oh, actually, it's not really a mistake. He cannot protect his bishop. Yeah, cannot protect the bishop. So he ended up giving back the piece he got as an advantage. Looks like everything is changing now. Maybe Jessifer didn't really took the time to build his game same as usual, and it made him like troubles. So now he do have troubles with a queen in the middle and some, I would say, like a position unlock getting done currently by black, but there is still a there. Yeah, bishop take, queen take is still something that you can do, even if after that you might have some rooks coming here, maybe rook coming there as well to pressure the pawn. So we will have a look at it. Okay, it has been pre-moved by Mutakin. Bungle John against Alpha, how is it going? Two rooks in the center, blocking the C column for black. Trade offer about the queen denied by black. Okay, and now they are under pressure. Rook is coming to cover the knight. The pawn in B7 is attacked. The knight coming back to protect. That's a little bit, I would say, weird defense, but it worked. So, might be interesting now to think about pushing that pawn, by the way. Okay, the rook is attacked, so there is one move maybe ignored, I don't know, maybe ignored by white on that time. Okay, so I'm not sure this move is actually really good. You arrive in front of a knight that is blocked, that is totally blocked. The knight is actually really pretty safe, and you still have a queen coming around there. Trading the rooks. Okay, so this rook is not really as a useful one. I will definitely go for like moving the king on the side and adding this protection back to the knight, but trading, I don't really understand why. Okay, so now the rook came back and is protecting the knight again. So what to do for whites? I think they kind of miss a chance to enter directly in the black side. Probably just moving the king. Moving the king on the side, always a good move on this one. Seems to be a pretty clear move here. We will have a look at it. Let's be patient a little bit. Jessifer against Mutakin, how is it going? So, same as expected, the rook is coming to pressure on the second rank, and the rook is coming there to pressure as well. The pawn is taken, and there is a little check. Ooh, that is not working currently. Nice try, but if black just eat it and takes the pawn, say we lose a rook. Here is a trap from Jessifer. It didn't work. This is what we will remember. So now the pawn is going where we don't really know. This pawn is going to. What is the goal there? Pushing the pawn, and what do you do next? You move your queen on the side to probably try to get your pawn to pass, and as that game, Jessifer will arrive first. That's the whole point about this one. Yeah, I keep my arrows there. This is quite an easy, logical move. What to do now? What to do? Probably queen, moving the queen. Oh, trading, and now moving the rook in D. Okay, so we have rook D7. It will not pass at the end. It will work. It will not pass. Like you move here first, and then you took over the pawn. And I will show you about the pawn and rook rectangle. This is a famous thing. Uh-oh. Okay, they chose to let the pawn. Probably actually a good decision, as this pawn will be difficult to protect. The king is way too close. You cannot expect anything about that. But for they will get the pawn anyway. They will get the pawn. So they can actually just take it right now. Yeah. Promote in a queen. Yeah. One thing that you could also play is just to take the pawn, and they will have to take the pawn. You don't really need to promote it. It's just like saving a move, I would say, because if you take there, rook take, and now it's white turn to play, instead of promoting, and now it's black turn to play on the same position. Okay. All right, so now we have a little pawn pushing step by step. Where is it going? Good question. We will see that. Okay. Going there or not? Probably yes, I guess. Yep. Even on the Persian V pawn there is V square, so you cannot really do that. Be careful for white. If they choose to go there is a checkmate in one move. Okay, so I actually have to go back in H6. Okay. The king still cannot go. So this is something to know. It's like, this game look like a draw right now. It depends if one of the two players make a mistake. Because if I was white, here I don't see anything to do. Just move the rook sideways and wait, probably. The king cannot move the rook, only the rook can move. And for black, it's similar actually. They can only move the rook or maybe try to move the king, but they cannot go very far. This pawn will still have to be protected. So position equal, material equal, little bit advantage of time for Jessifer, but I don't think it's possible to convert that. Okay, black are playing for the win, and now they lost a pawn, but they play for the win. Ah, is it working? No, it's not working. Moving and then pushing. Ah, okay, that was the... I totally forgot about this one. My bad. So actually it worked, but it's still the same. The game is still equal. Okay. All right, lock it directly. Is there some things about that, like going on the back? Because look like maybe we can have something. But do they have the turn? Pushing, maybe pushing there. Pawn take, check, moving on the side, take on a check. Ah, it's not really working. It's not really working. And if you take the pawn first, you can have king take. It might be a draw anyway. Up, okay. So we were there, okay. Obviously, white really want to trade pieces. You don't like pieces. Bengal John has been 2 games. I understand now you don't like your pieces. You want to trade everything. Maybe you feel better like this. Bengal John must be really happy. Trade the queens. Okay. Okay. All right. Beautiful little tactic. Getting a free pawn. Okay. Okay, getting another pawn. Okay, and now trading now start to be difficult. Yeah. Up. So now you have to move your king. Yeah, you have to go. You cannot protect this pawn anyway, so might try to go. Oh, it will not work. Will it work? Take, push, knight. It doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. You can even take the knight. Wow. Okay, at the end, I guess black can win the game. Yeah, knight and is protected. So sad. Okay, okay. Jessifer against Mutakin. Mutakin still searching for a solution. You have the little check moving down. Okay, and now it's 1 pawn against 0. Mistake. Can they end up getting it? Now they will have a check. They should go there, probably trying at least. Yeah. King h5. If you get the check here, you can go on a side. If you get the check here, you can just push the pawn, and then you are able to do it directly. Okay, they got the right moment, but king on the side and is not really working. You have to move your rook again. Check to push the king on the last row. Okay, moving the king. Now, moving the rook. Why? Jessifer, you know how to finish that game. You know how to finish it. Okay, still can check. Okay, but now you cannot go with your king. So you might have to go on the side, push the pawn, push again, and then move the king up. Okay, push the pawn. King h6. Ow, this one doesn't work. Yeah, have to go again. King h6. Try to call the bait, and then you move on the side. Might be a solution. There is not so much time. Okay, now threatening checkmate. Okay, and now you can push the rook. Okay, king on the side, king up. Okay, what can you do as black? Maybe rook here, but it doesn't really work. Okay, you can push the pawn. You will come back. Oh, push the pawn. Okay, actually now it will be a blunder to move the rooks there. But what is the solution for black? Yeah, probably go for the check. Okay, they go for the check. King on the side, well, or this side as well. I prefer this one. At least you are not stuck with it. Now you can just, as white, you can just move your rook really far. And when you... No, on the column! You don't want the king to go and attack you. So here is the technique. You can move your rook really far. If black start to check you, you can just move there. The king cannot access because there is a rook blocking, right? So you can just go there. If they check you again, you move here. When they check you again, here, you push your pawn. And then you will get a queen covering by your pawn, right? You push your pawn being covering on the h column. And during that time, the black king cannot do absolutely nothing because the rook is blocking the whole. Okay, so mistake from, yeah, and we are back on the same position. Mistake from Jessifer around here. Missed a little point about endgame, but endgame is really fun, amazing, but also really technical part of chess. One of the most technical part of chess you can imagine. Rook to f6 is the key here. It will not work. Okay, it looks like Jessifer is trying to find the solution. He needs to be on the f column. this is where everything happens, is the F column. Oh, the E column, if you can push the king so far. Just keep your rook there. It will work. You can even move there or move here, it's up to you. But let your rook in E4. Your rook is perfect. So, if there is someone in a stream, if there is some viewers, please let me know. What do you think about this endgame? Do you think that Jessifer will be able at the end to have a queen or not? I will hope to wait for your answers. Just let me know, what do you think? Will we have a draw at the end by 50 moves of not making the game progress, not making any progress in a game? We might reach it quite soon, actually. Okay, have to move the rook far away. Move the rook. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Jessica is thinking, but he starts to be quite low on time. Okay, not very far away, not so far, but better than nothing. Okay, now we can move on the side with the rook. With the king, not the rook. Okay. So at the end, white resign, Bunglejohn resign, and Afar got a queen. This was the thing about the last game. Okay. Jessica still cannot find a solution. We'll continue to follow it. We have 92 moves in this game. We will reach the 50 quite pretty soon, and it will be a draw, unfortunately. Is there something to do? Is there something to do? This is a big question. Will Jessica find the key to not have a draw in this game? Oh, he lost the pawn. It's a draw. It's a draw, unfortunately. He lost the pawn. Oh, it's a draw. That's really sad for Jessica. I hope that he will have a look at the streaming, or at least analyze a little bit about this game, just to be sure, just to understand about what I don't get it. I don't understand. Why not taking the pawn? And we are back again. This game will never end. Oh, what is happening? What is happening? I don't understand. I honestly don't understand. None of the two players finds the key either to get a draw or to get a victory. And it looks like they are a bit like turning around, trying to find like a huge mistake of the opponent, which seems like it will not happen anytime soon. And we are back on the same position. You have it, Jessica, you have it. You just need to be a bit more, not patient, but just move your king. Move your king on H. Your king can go to H. And now you have the king coming. And it's still not the solution. It's still not the solution. So as you can see, everybody is watching. Will Jessica find the solution? This is a huge question that we have to ask ourselves. Knowing a little bit about Jessica gameplay, we will have rook g5 coming just after that. Will we have a rook g5? I feel like it, but Will it be a great move? I'm not really sure about that. We will have a rook g5. But now there is a king that is not ready to move and front of the square of promotion. So it's still not really helping about it. What to do, what to do. What about you guys? Tell me, do you think you could actually solve it? Do you think you could end up winning that game, finding the key in this endgame, or you will just have a draw? Because this is still a big question that we need to ask ourselves. This is not an easy game. It's not an easy endgame as well. I guess it's either you know or you don't know. This is the way I'm thinking about this endgame. Either you know about how to make it, or you never really know. So now, threatening from checkmate, no choice for blacks, they have to check. Otherwise, it's checkmate in one move. Yep. And black can actually check forever on this one. And it's a draw. Okay. 110 moves. We went quite far about it. Okay. Next round starting soon in 44 seconds. So for now we have Jessifer and Mutakin still exactly at the same position. They play the same players. I am Priyank, Peng and John. No, they didn't play the same players, but they play players with the same amount of points at the end. That's why they have the same, exactly the same level, same score. There is none of them that is first or second. Okay. All right. Talk, 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 talk. Okay. Mutakin against Afa. Matt half chess against Jessifer. Zanatan against I am Priyank. And Bengal John against Samo Hassan. That we will have a look at it. We have a queen gambit here. Quite interesting. We don't have it so often, especially with the counter gambit in the center. I like this game, so I guess this will be quite fun. Both players are playing really fast, so either they really know about the opening or they choose to blitz it. That's a big question. Okay, Zenatan against I am Priyank. We will have an Italian opening. Up, up, up. Okay, no surprise for now. Up. And here, what do we have? We have a French defense. French defense that I don't really understand. It looks like Jessifer is really tired from his previous game. Oh, you lose on shake. Yeah, probably a lot of stress and tired a lot after the last 110 move game that Jessifer played. Totally understandable. He just had 45 seconds to recover a little bit from this game. In this one, what do we have? We have Mutakin being offline, unfortunately, against Afar. Up here, no surprise for now. Okay, bishop move back. Quite a strong pawn attack from Zenatan. Will it work or not? This will be a whole question. Samo, I will just say Hassan, because I think it's better to say Hassan against John. In this game, Hassan is pinning the knight, so the F knight, knowing that the D knight is actually in the center right now. Is it a mistake? It looks like it. Yeah, it's a mistake. It's losing a piece. It's losing a piece. A bit sad to play about that. To play that for Hassan. as he didn't really have to lose a piece. He didn't have to. So now he loses a bishop, and it's a bishop against 2 pawns. So at the end, it's fine. It's not like a huge problem. He just needs to find a way to take 1 more pawn, and he is a little bit in advance about the development of pieces as well. So it's actually quite fine. It's quite fine. It's not like a huge blunder. So, why to play? Taking or not taking? This is a big question. For now, they are losing in terms of material, so they don't trade. Oh, we have a check. Does it really matter to move the king? No, 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 say Hassan. Absolutely not. I cannot castle anyway. So, let's just move it. Okay. Bishop is moving. Going to c5. No, a5. Okay, doesn't change much, but now you're totally trapped. At least if you go to c5, you can still trade. You can still trade. Now, good luck to save the bishop. Hassan saw it, directly pushed the pawn, and there is no escape. There is no escape. The bishop is done. So you will have to find a way how to solve it, basically. Because this is a big question around there, how to solve it. And John said, I cannot solve it. I can just get my 2 pawns for this. I can just get the 2 pawns. Oh, no, he will not get the 2 pawns. He trade 1 more piece, so he will get only 1 pawn. Why? What is the plan here? What is the plan? Queen. Queen to target to take another pawn, or this one? No, can be. What do you think about the position, guys? Any idea, any thinking about the position? We will let them play, and we'll have a look at I am Priyan again. Zenatan. Ooh, the knight pin like this is really something I don't like to have. I would not like to have it. Okay, a pin is removed, but now you get another pin by I am Priyank and losing a rook. Okay, trading, and what? Ow. Okay, I get it. I was like, why he's not taking the bishop, but actually there is a knight hanging. So he cannot like really find any solution about it. He actually has to take the queen, and then he can save the rook and the bishop. So now you have to trade the bishop. You play too much, but not now. Now it's a fork, and at the end, who is the one who will get the rook? It's Zenatan and not I am Priyank. Bye bye little rook in a8. By the way, I think that in my opinion, the bishop in d4 is actually much more powerful than the rook in a8. So if white want to take advantage of it and do something from the material advantage, they might have to open the position, or at least to find a way to open it, which as I see like this, yeah, okay, so plan is clearly to push f4. Yeah, f4 is coming. Ah, f3. Why not f4? f4 seems to be much greater. Oh, there is this pawn hanging. But yeah, why not just moving the bishop back and push the pawn after? That will be something I will never understand, probably. Okay, so now yeah, more pressure. You need to bring your bishop back. No choice. Maybe you could do it at first. Okay, so we were there. Okay, so now Hassan is winning. he's the one having the pawn advantage, and he will start to trade everything, because now he say, I am not winning anymore, because he lost his pawn, but okay, he gets his pawn advantage back. Well, Bengal John, you start to give away all your pawns. You give this one on a check too. There is a king coming. Other side, because you have a checkmate now. And it's a checkmate in one. Good job, Hassan. After a very difficult beginning of game, I would say, end up with checkmate. What about this one, with Jessica being without any energy currently? After his very long game, oh, I don't know, okay, there is a bishop here. Is there some tricks or not? No, it's okay, it's fine. Okay, okay. And now the knight can move, but there is no free bishop to take. Okay. Alright. Taking a second pawn advantage, 2 pawns and a rook against a bishop. Can the bishop pair make that much impact on a chess game? 3 pawns. Why not taking the pawn? Because of rooks here attacking the pawn. It's not a big deal. He will arrive anyway, but at least you have a pawn to push. Well, I'm not convinced about that. I'm not sure. Okay. So, where were we? We were at this one. Afa against Mutakin. We saw Afa being offline for a while. Now he is coming back and he has to play quite fast. Talk, 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 talk. Okay, trading, trading. No time. We have to trade fast. Ooh, that's a beautiful rook. So the rook cannot be taken because there is a checkmate in one move supported by the bishop. That's beautiful. That's honestly beautiful. And by moving the rook, he's threatening another checkmate. Bishop here seems to be quite interesting. Oh, no. If you do that, you are checkmate. So you have to move that rook first if you want to do something. Sacrificing the bishop. Okay, nice one. If queen take, we'll have a rook g5, pinning the queen and the king together. If pawn take, nothing happened. So pawn take is the key here. Probably something that Mutakin didn't saw, or maybe I didn't saw something, but I don't think so. Okay, trying to pressure, you can still bring the rook back. There is no checkmate anymore. You can even bring the bishop, but you will get pushed out, I would say. So maybe the queen is the rook is better. Bishop is actually quite fun, I think. You still have quite a lot of squares, even if there is the g pawn that's being pushed. You still have here, and then you have here. So it's fine. You still have quite a lot of square to keep protecting it. Okay, change of plan. Even a better move than moving the bishop. We have the free queen. The free queen by Afa. Good job. Oh, interesting. Will it change something? Oh, that's nice. If pawn takes, the queen is hanging. So I guess for black, what to do? You lost black lost a piece. So moving the rook was actually not a good move. Can you believe that? Yeah. They end up like being equal. Okay. Wow. After all of that, just for equal trade. So the big question is, can one of the players solve it or not? Okay, what do we have in this game? Long time we didn't have a look. Okay, it's look at first that the knight is hanging, but the bishop is hanging there. So is there something to do? That's a big question. I don't see anything except moving the bishop. But is it good? Probably one of the only thing you can do for now. So they choose to take and take. Okay. So the thing is that if queen take, okay, I see it. If queen take, you have queen take here and it's checkmate. That's why they cannot take. Okay, now they can take, but they will have to lose the bishop. Okay, and at the end, Justifier is still having some troubles with his pieces. Now he is down a rook, even after trying some beautiful tricks, but it doesn't work. Okay, he promotes and he will get his rook back. More than a rook, actually, more than a rook, because he will get the two rooks. Yeah. Big question is, should he check first or not? Probably not, but okay, now there is a check, so it's check here. No. Okay, if you go to the corner, there is no more checks. And it's done. It's done, it's done. Justifier actually crushed it at the end. Very well done, Justifier. Well done, well done. Beautiful one. Tok, 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 as you can see. Okay, at the end here, what did we have? Up, we had I am Priyank resigning after hanging a rook, but he was losing a bishop anyway. So it's a little piece blunder, I will say. Up. Okay, what do we have next? Mutakin against Afa. The game is still running after all what we saw. A lot of interesting things. Quite a tactical game, I would say. The pawn is running. Pawn is running. Mutakin just don't think about it. He just make it run, make it run, make it run, until someone tries to stop him. But the rook is not ready to move, and the bishop cannot cover. So if you want actually to be able to do that, you have to find a way to pass, but bishop cover, pawn cover. So what is the solution? Try to attack the other pawns. Maybe try to have, I would say, like, try to have black being in what we call a Zug zone. It means like when every move that you can play is a bad move, or it makes your position not good, like this one. Now, black kind of has to take, and if they take, you have rook check, and you have to trade the rook. So they cannot take it. Now, they might have this pawn, which, okay, take it there first. Should take with the rook, should take with the bishop. They choose the bishop. We can push on a check. Is protected. You can have a bishop check to follow. And to push the pawn one more. Can it work? Okay, have to move aside first. Bishop is hanging and trapped now. Okay, have to move back. Free pawn. Okay. So it looks like Mutakin actually want to clean the battlefield before to even think about it, and he will do it. He will clean this last pawn. So now there is only a rook left for black if they want to hope having a checkmate, which they will probably not have. Yeah. Step by step, saying alpha, step by step. No need to rush, step by step. Probably rooks are trying for the check. No. Okay. It's going for the check. I can even push the pawn, it works. Okay. Now he pushes the pawn. Is it the idea? Because now if you push the pawn, you get a free bishop for his pawn. Oh, it's worth it. Come on, you get a piece. A bishop attacking, rook attacking, and king in check. You could have a free piece. And that will not be the case. Can still probably push the pawn. Yeah, can push it. And he chose to push it now. So now, going on the side, you have bishop check. Oh, here is really a bad move. No, bishop check. Oh, I feel like some days when I'm saying something, like players are listening to me or following what I say, and sometimes they just do the opposite. Losing a bishop. Yeah, losing the straight bishop. Boom. Okay. Start to be difficult. Losing the rook. Even more difficult. Wow, you can have the check. Check, king here, checkmate. That was fast. Tuk tuk tuk. Okay. Pushing, coming here, check. Oh, going on the side. And now it's a bit the same. Can you try the stalemate? Not sure, not sure. There is no stalemate, I think. No. No, it can't work. You have the checkmate. No, it's not. Queen here. Oh. Actually, you have it. Yeah. Okay. Up. What about here? After his comeback in a game, end up like making a stairs, like a stairs checkmate. Beautiful comeback from Jesper. What a game! He came back like really powerful one. And at the end, we are at round number 4. We will enter round number 5 really soon. We still have Mutakin and Jesper on the first place. The first one who made a mistake will probably end up being second in this tournament. Matt have chess with 2 points, Alpha with 2 points, Zenatan with 2 points. Let's see how it will go. We have 10 seconds before the start of the tournament, of the round number 5. Okay. Up. All right. What do we have next? Let's let all the players start. In the stream, if there is one game you want to watch, especially, just let me know. We will have a look at it. You can choose your channel, same as when you are on TV. If you want to choose the channel you want to watch, a chess channel, of course, you will be able to have a look at it. I can switch the channel for you. So, important to mention here, between Alpha and Jesper, it's not the first games that they played together. They actually played 11 games together, and the result of these 11 games end up for an astonishing 11-0 for Jesper. So it looks like if there is one player that Alpha really don't like to play, it's Jesper. Up, Zenatan against Mutakin. We will have a look at it step by step. Talk, 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 talk. Okay, no surprise until there. Bungle John and Matt have chess. No history between these two players as well. I am Priyong against Hassan. I am Priyong. Seems like he left the game. Up. Okay. So we try to follow this one, and the one of Mutakin especially, they are the one who play for the title of this tournament. It's playing quite fast. So little fork for Mutakin, starting quite good his game against Zenatan, with probably an extra piece that he will have. Seems to be like difficult already for Zenatan. He's trying to find a solution. He was probably not expecting that. Alpha against Jessifer. Jessifer is building. So he actually did the same defense as before. But if you remember, before he just pushed the pawn in b5, and now I forgot my queen last time. I will not do it again. Now I have my queen to protect this pawn, and next move will be b5. Oh, castle first and then b5. Okay. All right, probably knight take or bishop take? Knight take, I guess. Knight take and discover attack on these two. Discover, because if they move, you can take the knight. Can be interesting too. Okay. Zenatan still thinking, end up saying like, okay, fine, I got it, I cannot do it, but at the end, you will still get a pawn for your piece. Up, bishop take, rook take, not really a surprise. Or you should maybe not take and just move your bishop and keep your pieces, which is even a better solution. Okay, it's playing quite fast around here. The famous b pawn, the favorite of Jessifer around there, pushing the b pawn. It looks like a passion. Few interesting things. One attack, two attack, 1, 2, and 3. So it cannot work for now, but you can take this one for free. The knight is hanging. Okay, trading the knight right away against the black bishop, and now getting a pawn. Okay, so it's a pawn for a pawn. At the end, it's quite fair. Is there a position better than the other? I tend to like white more. I tend to like white more, because the position of black seems a little bit tricky, but white has a pawn that they will probably lose around here. So difficult. Okay. Not trading, of course, choosing to put some pressure, losing another piece. No, not really. You can have your rook to cover. Mutakin is having fun. I would say like making a demonstration about tactic to the poor Zenatan, that he has absolutely no chance on that. 13 move and 2 tactical combination. This one is actually quite fine, but is it really? You have the knight coming back, the rook is attacked, it's not really working. So he might end up losing another piece. Wow, that's like... Again, did I... Oh, white resign. Okay. Yeah, okay. Maybe it's better like this for Zenatan. He will be able to have some time, take a rest. Might have chess against Belgian John. The queen is there and waiting for the checkmate. Will he be able to achieve it or not? That's a big question. That's a big question we will have to answer ourselves, or we can just wait and see. Okay, let's go back to our game. Alpha against Jessifer, still equal. In this one, trading the bishop to protect the pawn and then having the queen. Okay, fair enough as a decision. But will it be enough? Probably not at the end. It looks like it will not. You have a pawn that is arriving, but this one will be eaten. So should you play that first? Maybe. Should you play the rook? Maybe as well. Who knows? Depend on what you want to play. Personally, I will just push the a pawn, and no need to think too much about using a rook to protect my pawn. Alright. What do we have? Is it possible to have like a little f5 coming around here? Because I kind of like this move. I'm thinking about it. Seems like a great move. Probably f5. I like f5. f5 and then pushing to e4. Now you start to have like a strong center. Knowing about Jessifer, and now I think you know how much he loved to build things. I would say to build his position. He might have. Oh, Jessifer! I don't know what happened today. Honestly, guys, I have no idea. Every time I say something, that usually players are playing themselves, you know, like Jessifer loves to build things. He loves to build his position, and today he don't want to build his position. What can I do about it? Just because you want to push the pawn and get it for free? Is it your idea, Jessica? Oh. Am I really unlucky today? I don't know. Oh. It's a free piece. Just to protect that. Is there a solution? Big question around there. What can you do? Big question. Bungle John, I will just call you John. If you accept me to call you just John and not Bungle John, I will be really glad. So John is trying to protect himself from the checkmate. Which will it work or not? That's a big question we may have to ask ourselves as well. Is it too precious that? This is like one of the main points I'm asking myself right now. Or should you just pressure? Because this one seems like an easy target. It seems like an easy target. Yeah, indeed, it's an easy target. Okay, so Jessica got his pawn. He's probably really happy right now to get it up. Okay. So, oh, there is a fork. There is a fork. Yep. The fork is, oh. And you cannot even take it back. Ouch. Now it's game over. It's checkmate at the next move. Whoa. Good game from Matt Half Chess. It's a beautiful tactic at the end. Up. What do we have? Top. So same as every round, I feel like I will answer to Burger John. He said, a horrible day for me. So I just say that everything will be fine. Hope to have that. Let's see. We are following it currently to see the game between Jessica and Alpha. Will it be that difficult? Oh. So Alpha lost a piece on a little tactical move. So only thing you can get here is pawn, but you will lose another one. So is it worth it? Probably not. It looks like Alpha is really unlucky against Jessica. Every time he ends up making a mistake and losing the game. So not the best opponent for Alpha. Definitely something that he don't like, probably, to play against Jessica. I guess Alpha is more like an open game player. So playing against someone who like close positions and playing a really step-by-step chess might not be like the best fit for him. So that's the only thing I can guess from it, at least. Jessica still going, accumulating advantage, I would say, step by step. Now, what is this new thing? Getting a pawn, okay, not even getting a pawn. That's the most sad thing. Is there a way? There is not even a way to take the pawn because there is a checkmate threat around here. Yeah. You have to trade, and now you are in a bad position, down a piece, 2 pawns, soon to be 3 pawns. Yeah, 3 pawns. It seems impossible to win. Definitely impossible to win. You might even have a rook coming there to pressure again on this poor g2 pawn. Yeah, there is nothing more to do. It's a difficult one. And now all the pawns are for free. What to do, what to do? Nothing to do for Alpha in this one, for sure. Yeah. You can try, but now you have even a bishop joining the game, joining the party. Everything is on this one. You can even push the pawn here. You can push your first pawn. You have the time to do it. Oh, there is this one coming. There is nothing to do. Taking one more pawn. It's too difficult. It's too difficult for Alpha. Oh. Jussifer is not even thinking about it. He's like, I give you the bishop, I don't mind. Let me have a queen. That's the only thing I want. Alpha continue. Alpha is continuing the game, even down a queen. Wow. I thought that you would resign. Alright. Alright. Jussifer is going. How many queens do you want, Jussifer? 1, 2, 3? Because now he's going for 3. Do he really need 3 queens? A big question. I'm not sure about it. Going for 2 or going for 3 queens? Still a big question. So now he has a checkmate in 2 moves. Oh, she's going for the rook. And the next move is queen, queen, queen. You have like quite a lot. You have enough queen. So you have a lot of different checkmates. Not checkmate in 1 for this. Checkmate in 2. Check, king, rook. Okay. Good game from Jussifer. No surprise, now it's a 12-0 against Alpha. Definitely the worst thing possible for Alpha. The worst, definitely. Oh, what do we have next? 40 seconds before the next round. We have Jussifer and Muntakin still on the first, I would say the first position on the podium. Is there something to do? Is there something to do? Big question. Big question around there. Who will lose the game first? Who will make a draw first? They have exactly the same tie break and the same. They have the same tie break and they have the same number of points as well. They draw against each other. So, oh, okay. So the tournament is over. Oh, because there is not enough players, I guess. So I join it. So this is a big question. I will ask you why Jussifer is first with 4.5 points and a tie break at 9.25, and Muntakin is exactly the same but having the second place. So this is a big question. Is it about the pair, the performance? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. There is maybe a secondary tiebreak. That's another question. So, yeah, there is probably like the Swiss API documentation that I should read, probably. If you want to know, you can read it as well to know why Jussifer got the first place and not Muntakin around here. Okay. Otherwise, that was a good tournament. Unfortunately, we didn't really had a lot of players on the beginner open, maybe due to the holidays in most of international schools arriving or being there soon, right? in all the schools maybe. I'm not sure about it, but I know that it's start to be holiday time. I will say have a good Saturday, everyone. That was nice to be there with you as well this afternoon. See you later, and don't forget, if you want to learn about chess, if you want to improve about chess, because if you want to improve, you can also join us. Feel free to join us. You can book a free trio lesson. The first one is on us, it's free. So give it a try. You have nothing to lose, just everything to win, especially when we will teach you a little bit more about chess. If you want to have it, that will be all for today. See you later. Have a great day.